a huge fucking stack of movies have compiled in the back hallway. Let's give them a gander. Start off with Sopranos Season 2. Amazing show. This is as far as I've gotten in the show so far. My favorite character is Christopher and Uncle Junior. I fucking love those guys. Like, totally, like Uncle Junior, he was in Godfather Part 2 as like a bit character. He was the guy that kind of sold Fredo out, or Fredo sold out the family to, but he's just so fucking such a mobby kind of guy, and exactly what you need in a show like this. And Christopher, same with him, like Paulie Walnuts, Syl, like all these guys kick ass. Tony is an amazing actor. Like I've seen episodes of Sopranos growing up, but like to actually sit down and watch them in order, like it's amazing. It's such a good crime drama. Yeah, I just finished this recently. Great show. Death Dream. So the story behind Death Dream is actually not even a story about me watching the movie. It's about me not being able to watch the fucking movie because this disc, for whatever reason, will not work in my DVD player, which sucks. But I have a burnt copy of this. So a little side story. Me and Kayla, we were gonna fucking watch this one night, and it wouldn't work. And then I'm like, well, I have it burnt, or I have a DVD-R of it somewhere. So I go try to find it, couldn't find it, and then I was cleaning out my closet, and then I found the fucking case of the DVD-R, but I did not find the actual disc itself. So that sucks. But yeah. Next we got Delirium, which I got for $3 from Game Cycle, looks like. But I'm pretty positive I watched this. I don't really remember what it was about, so I may or may not have watched this. If I put it in and I remember it, then I'll know I've watched it. But those Blue Underground films are fucking cool. They have a lot of cool shit. There was a Franco Nero film I seen the other day called Street something. But I wish I didn't buy it because it was like $15. But it is on YouTube. So type in Franco Nero, and then I think it's called Street Law, something like that. Night of the Comet. So the reason this is out is because this chick, the fuck is her name? Kelly something. This chick right here on the top. I actually filmed her do a panel with this guy from Guar and Felisa Rose from Sleepaway Camp, which was pretty fucking cool. Me and my friend Kevin did that. Me and my friend Kevin will be doing a podcast, I think, Thursday night, so stay tuned for that. We got Phantasm Remastered, which I have not opened yet. A fucking crazy horror confession. I've never watched this in my sort of like conscious state of watching films. Like I've seen this before, but I've never watched it. Sat down and like actually watched it. So I remember a lot of it, but I don't remember the story like at all. And I'm pretty sure I've seen Phantasm 2 at least like 3 times at this point, but crazy fucking movie. Under Siege, Kayla bought me this because she knows I fucking love Steven Seagal. That's where he's on the train. The first Under Siege is when he's on the boat. First Under Siege I first watched when I first seen this film, Out for Justice, another fucking clamshell from Kayla. Amazing film. Hold on. So this is the one with Richie, right? Yeah, okay. So, oh fuck. So my stepdad, who has since passed, his name was Richie. There's a scene in this film where he's looking for this guy named Richie. He's like, anyone seen Richie? He goes into a bar, he fucking busts people up with a fucking, like a cue ball and a sock. Like, it's insane. So, Out for Justice and Marked for Death, those are my go-to for Steven Seagal films. But I remember watching these as a kid, and just, especially the one where he's on the boat, like, these, like, this, like, Under Siege 1 when he's on the boat, like, that's not one of my, like, favorite Seagal films, but it's still cool. I just love the guy for some reason. He's cool. Never seen this fucker right here, Night Shift, another Kayla buy. With Henry Winkler, Michael Keaton, Shelley Long. We got The Russia House, which I know nothing about, but it's got Roy Scheider from Jaws. It's got Sean Connery and Michelle Pfeiffer. Passenger 57. I don't know anything about this fucker. I'm sorry that this camera sucks so much ass, but what can you do? Still got a decent amount of shit here. 2001: A Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick, fucking classic film. You can't really say anything about this that hasn't already been said. It's just magnificently shot. His use of like, one of my favorite parts of this film is when like that astronaut is just kind of floating through space. It just looks so fucking insane. And yeah, well done on that film for sure. Another classic, Taxi Driver. Of course, Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, Jodie Foster, Harvey Keitel. Fuck. This movie gets me high. This fucking movie gets me stoned. Same with this movie right here. This is all good shit. We got Heavy Metal, of course. This actually has like the... I'm not going to take it out because it's a pain in the ass, but it has like the little... You can kind of see it slipping out, like a little insert. Okay, so if you've never seen this, get the fuck off this video and go watch this right now. This is a great film right here too, La Femme Nikita. Actually, I don't think I finished this. I think we started it one night and we both just kind of passed out, but it was pretty cool what I've seen so far. Lords of Dogtown, great film. I love this movie. Who directed this? Catherine Hardwicke. Great fucking job on this one. Amazing acting all the way around. I love this film. I think it's awesome. Came out when I was like just about to go into high school, so it's like, you know, one of those kind of films for me. Samurai Champloo, haven't finished that yet. Family Guy, what is this, season 1? Or seasons 1 and 2, which is about as far as I go with Family Guy. Small Soldiers, I love this movie, cost $0.25. I'm going to kind of go like this with these ones. Actually, you know what, they deserve to be shown. Hellraiser, fucking amazing film. Clive Barker. Who the fuck is Pinhead again? I don't remember his name. Yeah, I don't remember his name. How High. Hilarious movie. There's actually a sequel and it looks god-awful. It looks so fucking bad, man. This is an amazing movie from 2002. So I was 10 years old when this movie came out. Like, I fucking love that movie. Dirty Harry, another classic. I've never watched this. Great cop drama film from 1971. Fuck yeah. That dude right there with like the nose paint. I'm blanking on his name right now, but you see him in God damn it. I'm blanking on the fucking movie. I just watched it too. Plays like a father of some... Oh, fuck, that's gonna drive me up a goddamn wall. But Dirty Harry is amazing. I gotta look that up. We got Big Trouble in Little China, John Carpenter, one of his most out there films, if you ask me. Very good, very entertaining. Good cast. Good time with that movie. I've seen all 4 of these films. So you got From Dusk Till Dawn 1, 2, 3, and then Full Tilt Boogie, which is a documentary. Very cool. I like all 3 of these movies. I like both these movies too. These are both kind of like, not in the same vein, but they're both kind of funny. They're both like this. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, of course, is a classic. Half Baked is a classic, but apparently Chappelle and Neil Brennan, that's right, Neil Brennan who wrote, apparently they're not the biggest fans of this movie because like they didn't think it was going to turn out this way. They wanted to have like an R-rated, you know, kind of like weed comedy, but it's like a Chappelle said in this one thing, it's like a weed movie for kids. Like, I love it though. It's pretty good. What do we got up here? We got Afro Samurai, which I've not fucking finished, of course. Probably more. JD's Revenge. Fuck, this movie kicks ass, man. My cousin bought me this for Christmas. This is such a good flick. I forgot that I had this in here, man. Basically, it's like a supernatural blaxploitation flick, and it rules. It rules. I got the fucking the lobby cards for this film too. I think I got them from a place called City Lights Bookshop. Here's a movie that's kind of like a guilty pleasure, Mad Money. Not really guilty pleasure for me, but me and Kayla watched this recently. I think my friend Mike stole this from a variety store when we were kids, but Mike Johnson, that is. Then we got a stack of discs here, which I think are all burnt. We got a stack of DVD-Rs here for $1. What is there? How many is there? What, like 8? More Family Fucker. Family Guy. What is this? Season... Doesn't feel like it's all there. Season 3. Okay, here's some cool shit. Boogeyman, which is a compilation. This is where I was first exposed to Hellraiser and when I was first exposed to Phantasm. Yeah, very cool, like, compilation of stuff. There's a few of these. I actually seen this at Shock Stock on tape. I didn't buy it, but, you know, I had this when I was a kid. Sold it to Jumbo Video for like a fucking penny, and I ended up paying like $5 for it to get it back, but what can you do? This is a documentary Kayla bought me. I think she got it from a buck store, no shit, but it's called Going to Pieces. We watched it. It's a really good documentary on slasher films. So you got Rob Zombie, you got the late great Wes Craven, you got a scene right there. I don't even know what the fuck movie that is. If anyone knows what film that is, let me know. I know I've seen that movie on the top. I don't remember what the fuck it's called though. We got Body Bags, John Carpenter, Tobe Hooper, mashup film, great anthology. Got Vampire in Brooklyn, amazing film, written by, or it was in part written by. All right, so it was written by Eddie Murphy, Vernon Lynch, who was the older brother, and then Charlie Murphy, who's a famous comedian, who's most famously known from the sketch on the Chappelle Show where they're like, I'm Rick James, bitch. Like, that was a story based on Charlie Murphy's life. But so Charlie Murphy wrote this film along with his two brothers. It's awesome. It's great. It's directed by fucking Wes Craven. So, you know, you're in for a treat. Bluntzilla fucking video. Afro Death in the Locker right fucking there. Sad to say that this is Treasure the Sierra Madre. I'm only sad to say that because it's only got the fucking special feature disc. You believe that shit? I paid $3 for that. That's a great film though. I have seen that. Me, Kayla, my dad watched this not long ago. Great film. Humphrey Bogart goes nuts by the end. It's great. Gran Torino, amazing film directed by Clint Eastwood. Who fucking shot this? Tom Stern. That's one. So I always used to kind of check out who directed the film, but now I'm always checking out to see who shot the film. Especially films I enjoy, like this one. Great film about a veteran who kind of, you know, it's kind of like a coming, you know, him overcoming his own, like, his own inner demons and racisms and hatreds and all that, and prejudice and all that kind of shit, and just, you know, becoming a better person by the end. It's a really good story. I wouldn't want to spoil that. Sick Nurses. I watched this. It was fucked. Yeah, this is from a dollar store. 2007. Like, when you go to a dollar store and you see like a fucked up Asian film, you buy it. All right? So that's what I did. And I'm pretty sure it was cool, if I remember correctly. Heavyweights. This is a film like that I watched growing up all the fucking time. Being a chubby kid, you watch Heavyweights. This was like your fuck you to everyone. You know what I mean? This was the shit back in the day. It's still a good film. I love Josh. I love Roy, Philip, and Jerry Godna, and that's Lars up there. Like, I fucking love this film. Have you ever seen Heavyweights? Go watch it. It's about a fat camp, and it's fucking funny and cool. Ben Stiller's in it. It's actually directed by Stephen Brill and written by Judd Apatow and Stephen Brill, but pretty good fucking film. Cop Out. I love Cop Out. I think it's directed by Kevin Smith. Great film. Buddy cop film. Apparently Kevin Smith had his problems with Bruce Willis on this film that are so famously talked about. We got The Reanimator, another classic Stuart Gordon film with Jeffrey Combs. Amazing. Fuck. This is okay, so I'm not saying it's second tier in terms of like quality, but what I'm saying is like movies like The Reanimator and movies like From Beyond and movies like I'm trying to think of some other ones here, like Maniac and, you know, stuff like that, and The Burning. Like, to me, those are movies that I didn't discover till after I was a horror. Like, you know what I mean? I kind of had to find those on my own. Like, everyone has their own story, but to me, it was mostly cookie cutter stuff growing up. Your Freddys, your Jasons, your Exorcists. But then it was kind of like I seen a lot of Herschel Gordon Lewis shit at a young age. I've seen a lot of fucking crazy shit going on there, but this is like a second tier horror film to me that I discovered that is better than most of the top tier horror, like the mainstreamy films to me. Like, crazy effects, amazing story. It's H.P. Lovecraft inspired, like, great stuff. Look at all this fucking shit right here. Belly. Okay, if you're watching one movie out of any of this shit, you're watching Belly. Go watch Belly. This is an amazing gang Hood film, very, I think, smartly written, directed by Hype Williams, shot by Hype Williams. Was it shot by Hype Williams? No, it was shot by Malik Syed. So shout out to Malik Syed, because they did proper fucking like work on this film. It looks like a music video, and it's got like members from the Wu-Tang in it. It's got DMX, Nas. It's got fucking God damn it. Is Tyrell Hicks? That's a dude, right? Is that the dude from, or am I thinking of someone else? Either way, the dude that's from Menace to Society, he's in this as like this Rico dude who's a real scumbag. But this is a great fucking film. If you're a fan of Nas's music, there's a scene in this film that 100% depicts the last verse of the song One Love from Illmatic. It is fucking beautiful. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. We got DMX. You know, I've been on some DMX shit lately where I've been listening to ATF, Crime Story. Here Comes the Boom. Like, all these fucking classic songs. Like, my God. Candyman. Great film, directed by an English guy. Bernard Rose. Great film. Candyman is basically a demon entity that was formed off of, or was created through like racist bullshit back in the day, of course. And you get a great black hero, black anti-hero here with the Candyman, who just is brutal. Like, the most brutal scene in this film is it shows a kid like dying in a bathroom with his wiener cut off. Like, it's fucking crazy. My God. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Adios.